Something about your pixie cut isn't sitting right. You can feel it, but you can't name it. And honestly, that's the worst kind of problem, because you've been getting this cut for years. You trust it, but somewhere along the way, a few small things shifted. And now those small things are adding 5 years to your face every single morning. In this video, I'm walking you through 7 pixie cut mistakes that are quietly aging women over 60, and I'm giving you the exact fixes, the exact words to use with your stylist, the exact swaps to make. Part 3 hits different. It's the one most women don't see coming. And it's probably the one doing the most damage right now. I researched the worst style and beauty mistakes and the best fixes for women over 50, so you get real results fast. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. I cover this every week. Mistake 1. The cut is too short at the sides. Here's a scenario you might know. You sit down in the chair, you say keep it short, and your stylist takes the clippers a little higher than last time. Just a little. And you think, it'll be fine. It'll grow out. But it doesn't feel fine. And you can't explain why. This is the one. Sides that are cut too short and too tight are doing something most women never suspect. They're exposing the full width of the head at the temples. And once that width reads clearly, the face underneath looks narrower and more drawn than it actually is. Your cheekbones lose their frame. Your jaw appears sharper. And everything that made your bone structure beautiful gets flattened into a silhouette that reads as severe rather than striking. I want to be honest with you. This specific mistake is adding at least 4 years to how your face reads in natural light. Not because of your face. Your face is stunning. Because of the geometry the cut is creating around it. Here's something your stylist probably hasn't said out loud. The sides of a pixie cut are doing more structural work than the top. Most of the attention, yours, your stylist's, goes to the top. Length, volume, texture up there. But the sides are setting the frame for your entire face. And when that frame is too tight, too short, too close to the scalp, everything above it shrinks visually. Your eyes look closer together. Your forehead reads wider. It's not you. It's the geometry. The fix is simpler than you think. Ask for a ½ inch more length at the sides, from just above the ear down to the nape. Just ½ inch. That small amount of length creates a soft visual buffer between the side of your head and your face. It gives the eye somewhere to land. It rounds the shape slightly, and that rounding makes the face appear softer, fuller at the cheeks, and more naturally proportioned. This is the thing a friend of mine heard from her stylist, and immediately asked for in her very next appointment. She called me afterward. Said it was the first time in 2 years her cut felt like her again. If you're still asking for as short as possible at the sides, swap it for a little length through here, and gesture from your ear down to your nape. That phrase alone changes what your stylist does. Your maintenance tip for this one. If you're going in every 4 weeks, ask them to trim the sides last, and to take the smallest possible amount. The sides are where pixie cuts age fastest, and where the most damage is done in a single ¼ inch. What I'm covering next. Most women find it even harder to hear, but it's the one that matters most. Mistake 2. No texture on top. You look in the mirror and the top of your hair is just lying there. Flat. Still. Like it's waiting for something to happen. And you've probably tried product. You've tried blow drying it differently. Maybe you've even asked your stylist to do something with it. But it still just sits. Flat. Quiet. And somehow a little wrong. Here's what nobody's saying out loud. Flat hair on top of a pixie cut isn't a product problem. It's a cut problem. The cut is not giving the hair anything to do. Flat texture on a pixie cut pulls the eye straight down. Down the face, down the neck, toward the ground. And every direction the eye travels downward, your features travel with it. Your jaw appears longer. Your cheeks read heavier. Your eyes lose their upward lift. All of it from hair that's just lying flat. This one is everything. Because the fix costs nothing and takes about 4 seconds. Ask your stylist for point cut texture through the crown and the parietal ridge. That's the curved area right where the top of your head begins to slope. Point cutting means the stylist uses the tips of the scissors in a vertical chopping motion, rather than cutting straight across. It breaks up the ends of each section. And once those ends are broken up, they no longer lie perfectly flat against each other. They create gaps. Those gaps create movement. That movement creates the illusion of volume, of lift, of life. The difference between a cut with point cut texture and one without it isn't subtle. It reads on camera. It reads across a room. It reads in photographs in a way that makes women message me asking what changed. There's something about flat texture on a pixie cut that makes the cut itself disappear. And what you're left with is just a face with short hair on it. That's not what a pixie should do. A pixie should frame. It should lift. It should draw every eye to your best features. And it can only do that if it has movement built into it at the cut level, not sprayed on after. If your stylist currently cuts across the top in straight horizontal lines, swap that conversation for, "Can you point cut through the crown? I need more texture and movement." Most stylists will know exactly what you mean, and they'll love the instruction. Your maintenance tip: between appointments, use a small amount of matte paste, work through the crown with your fingertips, press in, twist slightly, release. That gesture alone activates whatever texture your cut already has. Coming up next, the one swap that takes 30 seconds at your appointment and changes how your entire face reads on camera. Mistake 3. The neckline is cut too high and too square. Ask yourself something. When was the last time you thought about the back of your haircut? Not the top. Not the sides. The back. The neckline specifically. I'd guess probably never. And that's exactly the problem. A high, hard, squared neckline at the back of a pixie cut is one of the biggest aging elements in the entire cut. And most women have no idea it's there because they never see it. But everyone else does. In profile, in photographs, from across a table, that hard horizontal line at the back of the neck draws the eye immediately. And what it communicates is abrupt, severe. A line that stops rather than flows. And the neck directly below it reads shorter, wider, and heavier than it actually is. Your neck carries a lot of elegance. It always has. That long, refined line from jaw to shoulder is one of the most quietly beautiful things your bone structure offers. And a high square neckline cuts that line in half. Literally interrupts it. Just stops it dead. This is the one most women find hardest to hear. Because it's been there the whole time, and nobody mentioned it. There's a reason this mistake is hardest to catch on yourself. You cannot easily see the back of your own head. You're trusting your stylist to manage it. And many stylists default to whatever is easiest and cleanest to maintain, which is a squared line cut high. It takes less time. It looks neat. But neat is not always right. The fix is 2 phrases. First, can we taper the neckline rather than square it off? Tapering means the hair at the nape gradually thins out into the skin rather than stopping at a hard line. The transition becomes invisible. The neck reads as continuous, uninterrupted, all the way down. Second, can we bring the neckline down slightly, maybe half an inch lower than where it is now? Lower and tapered means the eye travels further down before it finds any kind of edge. That elongates the neck visually. It restores the elegant line your profile always had. I watched a woman in a salon chair last week. Stunning bone structure, perfect posture, and one neckline was doing everything wrong to her silhouette. She kept asking the stylist to just clean it up. She didn't know what she was actually asking for. 2 phrases would have changed everything. She just needed someone to tell her. If you're currently walking out with a square neckline every time, swap it for a tapered, slightly lower finish. Your maintenance tip: between appointments, a neckline grows out faster than any other part of the cut. If you're going 5 or 6 weeks between trims, the neckline is where you'll start to look unkept first. Ask for a neckline-only tidy at week 3. Most salons will do it quickly and cheaply, sometimes even for free. The next mistake is the one I see most often. And honestly, the most expensive to fix if you leave it too long. Mistake 4. The fringe is sitting flat across the forehead. Here's a bold truth most stylists won't say directly. A flat, blunt fringe on a pixie cut after 60 is the single fastest thing you can do to make your face look heavier, shorter, and more tired all at once. Not because of your forehead. Not because of your features. Because of what a flat horizontal line across the face does to every feature below it. That flat horizontal line reads as a ceiling. It lowers your entire face. Your eyes sit below it, which means they read lower in the frame. Your cheekbones lose their upward lift, because there's a visual anchor pulling everything down. And your forehead, which should be reading as open, lifted, light, disappears entirely. This is adding years. Not in a vague general sense. In a specific, measurable, visible way. Studies in facial aesthetics consistently show that a visible forehead above the brow line creates a perception of youth and lift. A fringe that covers it does the exact opposite. This is the kind of thing a real friend tells you before you walk out of the house. So I'm telling you now. Here's something that might surprise you. The problem isn't the fringe itself. It's the shape of it. A soft side-swept fringe that angles away from the face, rather than across it, gives you the warmth and coverage of a fringe without the ceiling effect. The line is diagonal rather than horizontal. Diagonal lines on the face read as lift. Every time. It's one of the oldest tricks in the stylist's book, and one of the least talked about. Ask your stylist to piece out the fringe so it sweeps slightly to one side. You don't need to lose the fringe. You just need it to travel diagonally rather than horizontally. Ask for texture through it. A few point cut sections so it doesn't land as one solid block. And if you've had a blunt fringe for years, ask them to take it just slightly longer on one side than the other. That asymmetry alone breaks the ceiling effect and immediately lifts the eye. Yes. That simple. Your specific swap. If you're currently asking for a straight fringe just above the brows, swap it for a textured side-swept fringe that just grazes the corner of one eyebrow. That length, that direction, that texture. 3 small changes in the same sentence. And your face reads completely differently in every photograph you take from this point forward. Maintenance tip for the fringe. It grows faster than any other section of the cut. If you're going more than 4 weeks between appointments, the fringe becomes the problem first. Keep a small pair of texturizing scissors at home. And if the fringe starts to cover your brows entirely, use them to skim the very tips with vertical snips. Not horizontal cuts. Vertical. That keeps the texture in and prevents it from landing flat again. I didn't expect part 5 to be the one people message me about most. But it always is. Part 5, Mistake 5. The cut ignores your face shape entirely. Every woman who walks into a salon with a photo of a pixie cut she loves is making an assumption. She's assuming that because it looked good on her, it'll look good on you. It might. Or it might not. And the difference between those two outcomes has almost nothing to do with the cut, and almost everything to do with the face shape underneath it. Here's what most stylists don't say before they pick up the scissors. Every face shape has a different set of proportional needs, and a pixie cut that isn't built around yours is fighting your face rather than framing it. That fight shows. It shows in photographs. It shows in how you feel when you look in the mirror. It shows in that nagging sense that something's not quite working, even when you can't name what it is. And the older a woman gets, the more important this becomes. Because as your face naturally softens over time, as volume gradually shifts, the architectural work of a haircut matters more, not less. Your cut is either compensating for those shifts or amplifying them. There is no neutral. There's one thing about face shape specific cutting that nobody in this space talks about. It's not about the face you have. It's about the face you want the camera to read. Those are two different things. And the best pixie cuts for women over 60 are built for the camera face, not just the mirror face. Here's the practical breakdown. If your face is round or full, ask for height at the crown, volume built straight up, not outward, and keep the sides close. This vertically elongates the face and creates the illusion of stronger cheekbones. If your face is square or angular, ask for softness at the temples, a little length, a little wave or texture, and avoid very square necklines. This rounds the corners of the face and makes the jaw appear less prominent. If your face is oval, you have the most flexibility, but ask for asymmetry somewhere in the cut, a longer side, a swept fringe, because perfect symmetry on an oval face with a pixie cut can read as a little severe. Your swap for this mistake. Stop bringing photos to the salon without context. The next time you take in a reference photo, say this sentence. I love this cut. Can you show me what adjustments you'd make to suit my face shape? That question alone signals that you're a client who understands the conversation. And it invites your stylist to be honest with you in a way most of them never get to be. Maintenance tip. Your face shape doesn't change, but the cut grows out in ways that can start to fight it again. Every 6 weeks, have an honest conversation with your stylist about what the growth is doing to your proportions. Not just whether the cut looks tidy, but whether it's still doing the structural work it was designed to do. Write this down. Is the shape still working for my face? Ask it every single time. There's one thing about that question, about asking it consistently, that changes everything. The women who ask it walk out looking the way they came in hoping to look. The ones who don't, just keep getting the same result and wondering why it's not quite right. You just learned 5 of the 7 biggest pixie cut mistakes aging women over 60. The ones most women spend years making without realizing there was even a fix. You now know exactly what to say in the salon, what to ask for, and what to stop accepting. That's not a small thing. That's years back. Boom! Your bone structure was always this stunning. Now your cut is finally going to show it. Tell me in the comments, which of these mistakes were you making without knowing it? I genuinely want to hear because the answers always surprise me. Next time, we're getting into the one makeup mistake that's making your pixie cut look harder than it should, and it has nothing to do with the hair. Like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I'll see you in the next one.